This is Richie Man Productions giving you a small quick review of the Lycan bust by ECC CINEMAQUETTE, and it's just an amazing piece. I'm really happy to have received this. I've been waiting for this for a while. Was actually worried for a while that it would be sold out, but got lucky enough to snag one of these up, and was delivered a couple of days ago, and it's sitting on my table, and it's enormous. Very nice detail. Never was a huge fan of Underworld as a film. I thought it was great. I mean, it's, you know, if you compare it to other vampire movies, it's really not the best vampire movie in the world, but it had an amazing depiction of the werewolves, obviously better than movies like Twilight, obviously. But you know, still not in the vein of you know, stuff like American Werewolf in London. But the Lycans in this movie were huge. I think about, I don't know, 9-10 feet tall. So the funny thing is I'm always sitting in the kitchen, which is down there, and if I actually walk over here right now and I sit here and I peer over to the bust from a distance, the thing is creepy, because when you look at this thing, you know, it's a life-size bust, and when you look at it, you can imagine if the arms appeared and the torso and the waist and the legs appeared, this thing would be standing 9-10 feet tall right in front of you, and the detail and the presence is just astonishing. I mean, it's a scary looking piece. I've had two friends come in here in the last couple of days, and they were pretty, you know, they freaked out. Actually, one of my buddies came by earlier today, and he freaked out because I didn't tell him it was here, and he saw it, and he was like, wow. But just in general, you know, I collect a lot of busts. I love life-size busts, and the only other piece I have from CINEMAQUETTE is the Reaper Blade 2 bust, which is also, you know, amazing. But this thing is bigger, and I personally think it's actually you know, the best bust that I have in my collection right now. So I'm going to do a quick swirl around so you can see the detail here. Excuse the lighting, but they've used real hair supposedly from the production of the movie, which gives it that realism. You can style the hair any way you want. Feels nice. The color, the paint job is incredible. As you can see, there's different levels of blacks and browns. Back of the bust here is just all black. And the base, I like the base. It's got some detail. I don't know what these symbols mean exactly, but there's some nice work done in the base itself, which almost feels like metal. Very heavy bust. The heaviest one that I've had. I mean, I had a hell of a job getting this thing on the actual base, because it's a little bit tilted, so you've got the usual piece that's sticking out, and you just have to fit it into the insert of the base. But it has a bit of a tilt, so it was a bit of a pain to get it in there, and I was holding on to it for about 10 minutes before I could get it in, so I got a pretty good workout. But I'm really happy with this. This is just amazing. Let's see if I can get some close-ups of the eyes. And I don't know much about how they produce these things, but what I've been hearing is that these are some form of application decals that are placed into the eyes. And you know, the eyes are cool. They're almost lifeless in a way, but in a good way for a bust like this. Very evil. But I mean, it's got expression. It's got an incredible amount of expression. He's roaring, he's mad, he's attacking, and the teeth are just incredibly done. Translucent resin. And again, this is just what I'm hearing from other people that know more about how these things are produced, but the teeth are sharp. I mean, it's creepy. It's got some hair on the side. Beautiful. And that's basically it, you know. This is the Lycan bust, CINEMAQUETTE. Fantastic work. Once again, Marcus is on the way, and I should have a big review for that very shortly.